Okay, um, I'm making this video because I need to get something off my chest. It's been bothering me for quite a while, and I was thinking about it a lot yesterday. After I finished the Sam Pepper interview, I was thinking about this for hours, and it was really getting to me. And let me explain what happened. Um, Over the summer in 2015, we did a story on Drum Alert about TotalBiscuit getting sick. And, you know, when I do a story on Drum Alert, I tweet everyone and say, hey, you made the news, right? Well, I tweeted at TotalBiscuit and said, hey, you made the news. And him or someone on his Twitter responded, you'll never be news. And the thing is I was actually hurt. I was hurt. And the reason why I was hurt is because I've been a fan of TotalBiscuit forever. Before all this content ID stuff, before all this, the YouTube system is broken stuff, TotalBiscuit was the first one to handle this stuff head on, right? Like, he was doing reviews on indie games saying that they were shit, and indie games were trying to just shut his channel down and flag his videos down and stop his, criticism of these videos. And he fought up against it, fought back, and very vocal, and everyone got behind him. And like, in so many ways, this dude has been my hero for that. And I've talked to like almost every YouTuber that's big, in gaming. But I've never spoken to TotalBiscuit in my life. I've never spoken to him directly, but me being a fan of him and watching his videos and listening to his podcast, I know he has a very dark sense of humor, and he's just a fucking savage, and, some might call it an asshole, but like he's just going to give you the hardcore truth. And that is something that appeals to me. That's something that I love, right, about people. And that element in people is something that I cherish and look up to. Because in many ways, that's kind of like who I am. I responded back to him saying, you'll never be news. Well, first I clicked on his Twitter, right? And I noticed that he just blocked me also. And so I responded by making a Twitter video, and I said, I was a fan of you, asshole. Like, and here you are, like, saying I'll never be news. That makes me not want to be a fan. That makes me want to say, I can't wait to report your death. And that's just fucked up. That's really fucked up. In my early days of YouTube, I was this douchebag. I was this troll. I would say offensive things like that. That was part of being DJ Keemstar. And I slipped into that role, and I said something so fucking awful. And part of me was like, I know this guy. He's got a dark sense of humor. He's not going to be offended. And the thing is like, I don't know. There's like a 10% chance that he actually was hurt by what he said. There's other people were definitely offended by what I said, because if you're a human, somebody that's died of cancer, someone, you lost someone from cancer. And I was talking to H3 in DMs, and he was telling me that he was actually offended by what I said. And I realized, like, just how it's so hard for me to get the words out. I just keep thinking, what if TotalBiscuit passes away and I never get to say sorry? What if he actually was offended and I never get to say sorry? And that scares the fucking life out of me. So, TotalBiscuit, if you're listening, I'm sorry. And to anyone else that was offended, I'm sorry. And this is something I've been thinking about for quite a long time. And I just want to get it off my chest in case we do lose you. I don't want to live the rest of my life regretting that I didn't say to one of my heroes that I'm sorry, you know? So, thanks for listening.